What up, y'all? Um, this video is gonna be a bit interesting. Life has been, I'm not gonna lie, it's been good, but there's definitely been some struggles, a lot of struggles. But I know I'm blessed. But anyways, so start this off. My car had broke down twice on the road. We replaced everything. It was the thermostat. We think we replaced first we thought it was a radiator. Replaced the radiator. We replaced the tubing. We replaced the radiator cap. We replaced everything. It was still leaking, still overheating. We replaced the thermostat, still leaking, still overheating. It was leaking from the thermostat. We replaced the thermostat seal twice. We replaced the thermostat twice. We called a mechanic. He jacked up the job, so we had to replace it ourselves again. So we finally think we have it fixed, right? This car I ended up reselling back to my dad and buying the newer model that they had that they own. It's a 2010, so it's not like anything crazy, but it's a 2010. I'm like, okay, this car might be a little bit more reliable than my old car. Let me trade in the car that I have to my dad and buy the newer one off of him. So I have that newer car, and I'm like, I want something more reliable because I want something that's not going to break down because I have the Fire Academy coming up. I have to be able to get there with a reliable car. So, I'm driving back and forth all the time, places, blah, 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 blah. I'll get to that in a minute. But my brakes start grinding and locking up. So thankfully I was able to get home without it locking up. So that car is currently waiting because me and my dad are going to go work on it. But holy crap, it's just been like one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another. I had an injury. I got over that. Freaking just one thing after another. It's back to back. But, and on top of all this, I've been training jiu-jitsu 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. And I've been training wrestling twice a week. I've been training striking 3 times a week. And because I want to do MMA, so I have 3 days of striking, 2 days of wrestling, and jiu-jitsu 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. I think jiu-jitsu is like my base at this point. Obviously, that will change up a little bit when I start getting into the academy, as I will have to taper off some of my training because I want to have some energy for the academy, obviously. But I've been lifting 3 times a week on top of that. So I've just been back to back things. But at the same time, I am stressed, but at the same time, I'm at peace. It's like this weird feeling of I know I'm good. I know no matter what happens, no matter if my car breaks down, if I have to get another new car for some crazy reason, if something happens, I know I'm good. And that's because I trust the Lord. I trust the Lord that He has my back. No matter what's going to happen, no matter what I'm going to go through, I know that at the end of the day that I'm going to be okay. And it's like, yes, I do have anxiety. I do have stress sometimes, but it's also at the same time I have this peace. And I'm so very blessed to have this group of people around me that support me, like my dad and my mom, that help me fix my car, that pick me up when my car breaks down, or the guys from MMA, they were checking out my car with me when it first broke down. It was just, I'm truly blessed to be surrounded by a group of people, not only that most of them are Christian, we've done like Bible studies together, but also that are just going to help me improve not only in life, not only in MMA standpoint, but in life. And I also have a great family that I have that it's just I've been truly blessed with good people, but I've also been truly blessed with overwhelming just joy in the midst of chaos. Like it has been tough, but I've still been able to, I haven't been that down in the dumps. I've realized my positioning in certain things, and I'm like, okay, stuff happens. I just gotta trust God, and it's like this almost like, it's hard to describe. It's like joy in the midst of chaos, peace in the midst of chaos. It's hard to describe. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then what else was I saying? I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I know people have a lot worse than I do. I know there's a lot going on in other people's lives that I don't know, that what they may be struggling with. And it's just, I think it's really important as Christians to be able to choose joy in the midst of chaos and be able to choose kindness and choose peace in the midst of chaos. Because if you go about your life being negative over every single bad thing that happens, that can reflect onto other people. You may be talking to somebody, and if all you're doing is complaining about how much your life sucks and this and this and this and this and this and that, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's going on in their lives. So I think it's really important to choose joy and peace in kindness in the midst of chaos. And I know that can be hard. Like, I'm not saying I don't vent to people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's good to still choose kindness, especially. It's good to still be nice to people, even when you're having a bad day, even when you're tired, even when you're like, man, I just don't want to get up today. I don't want to talk to anybody. Everybody can just, to be frank, screw off. Sometimes you feel like that. So it happens. But I'm telling you, it's important to choose joy and choose peace in the midst of chaos. And sometimes you just feel that way. Like, sometimes it's like, I can't. One of the biggest rules I try to follow in my life is not getting mad at things I cannot change. If I can't change it, what is the point of getting mad at it? If I can't like change the issue at that point in time, there's no point in me getting overly frustrated and angry and being maybe rude to other people that are trying to help me, just because there's nothing I can do. Stuff happens, life happens. Okay, it is what it is. Trust God, choose kindness, and have a great day. It's that. That's my message to y'all. Just choose kindness, choose God, and just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just felt the need to, like, share that with you guys, because there could be a lot going on in your lives. I don't know what's going on in your guys' lives. There could be a lot going on. There could be struggles with family. There could be struggles with cars. There could be struggles with getting back into shape, getting back into your health. It's like, man, it's really tough to eat healthy, or man, it's really tough to go to the gym. Let me tell you, just keep going, keep it consistent, and choose joy. And I know it could be hard. It can be darn hard sometimes, but I'm telling you, it will benefit you and it will benefit others. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. Peace.